Welcome back and happy Tuesday. It's Mrs. Clevenger again, and we're going to continue working on our capitalization. But today we will be focusing on capitalizing titles. So go grab your ELA notebook and your pencil and get ready to take some notes. Since capitalizing titles can be a bit tricky, I wanted to make a quick video focusing on just the capitalization rules for titles. So here we go. Capitalizing titles. What are some examples of words that are capitalized? As we learned last week, we always capitalize movie titles, book titles, song titles, magazine titles, and here are the rules. When capitalizing titles, here's rule number 1. Always capitalize the first and the last words in a title. Here's an example, Mouse and the Motorcycle. This is a title of a movie and a book. You'll notice the mouse and the motorcycle are both capitalized, the first and last words of the title. Write that down in your notes. You can pause or rewind anytime you need to. Here's our rule number 2. When capitalizing titles, we always capitalize pronouns, nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. Here's an example, The Little Mermaid. The word the is capitalized because it is the first word in the title. Mermaid is capitalized because it is the last word of the title, but it's also a noun. And the word little is capitalized because it is an adjective. Rule number 3. When capitalizing titles, we always capitalize other words in the title that are more than 4 letters long. Let me move me out of the way. Here's an example. Sideways Stories from Wayside School. First and last words and any words with more than 4 letters long, including the word from. Put that in your notes. And here's a recap of our capitalizing titles rules. We always capitalize the first and last word of the title. We always capitalize nouns and pronouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. And we always capitalize words that are more than 4 letters long. Let's do some practice together. In this book title, let me move me over here. I keep moving me around. What should be capitalized and why? Let's look at it. This is The Indian in the Cupboard. Let me get my drawing tool. Obviously, the first word and the last word need to be capitalized. The first word, because it's the first word in the title. The last word is one of our rules, but it's also a noun. And Indian needs to be capitalized because it is also a noun. And these are more than 4 letters long. In and the do not need to be capitalized. In is a preposition and the is an article. We do not capitalize those unless they come at the start of the title. Let's do another practice one. What should be capitalized and why? In the book title, Green Eggs and Ham, we of course always do the first and the last words of the title. Okay, so we need a capital G and a capital H. And the word eggs is more than 4 letters and it's also a noun. We need to capitalize it. We do not need to capitalize the word and because it is a conjunction. Let's keep on practicing. What should be capitalized and why? In the book title, The Chocolate Touch, we always immediately capitalize the first word and the last word of the title. And since chocolate is a noun and it is also more than 4 letters, we need to capitalize it. It's a big O-C. Are we starting to get it now? Now, the book and movie title, Beauty and the Beast, always immediately capitalize the first word in the title and the last word in the title. Check the middle words. If they're less than 4 letters, we don't need to capitalize them. And is a conjunction and the is an article. They do not need to be capitalized. Here we go. What should be capitalized and why? Return of the Jedi. All my Star Wars fans, woohoo! We need a capital R because that is the first, and we need to capitalize the last. Look at the words in the middle. If they're less than 4 letters, we do not capitalize them. And of is a preposition. The is an article. We do not capitalize those unless they are at the start of the title. And last but not least, time for kids. This is news for children. We capitalize the first and the last. Check the middle. It's less than 3 words. We do not need to capitalize it. And we're done. So hopefully that practice helped a lot. Let me stop sharing. Let me move on to show you what you should be doing next. So now you're ready to do your practice slides. So you'll go to your Tuesday grammar, and this is what it should look like. Rules of using capital letters, which we just went over. And you're going to be doing some practice. You're going to be rewriting these. Let me move myself out of the way. Where should I put myself? Right here. You're going to be rewriting these book titles and, of course, fixing the capitalization mistakes. Then you'll go to assort, and you'll be pulling these. And if it's written correctly, you'll put it here. Okay? If it's has some errors in it, then you will put it over here. Like that. Okay? So you're just going to be practicing these skills using assort. Okay? Let me stop sharing. So after you do your practice, I will see you tomorrow for grammar video number 5, where we will talk more about capitalization, focusing on proper nouns versus common nouns. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.